Hi, Marianne. I invited you and Tammy to help me tell this story because, well, you're older than me. Hopefully, you two can remember parts of the early family stories that I don't know. Look at this picture. I just love this picture of Dad. He looks so happy and relaxed.
Hmm.
Yes. Dad was a widower in 1934 with 4 kids, just trying to keep it all together. And then he met Mom and hired her to keep house and take care of all those kids while he was at work.
I don't think I remember exactly how they met, but I remember hearing that the first time she saw Dad, he was sitting on a lawn in Malad, Idaho, playing his banjo and singing, just like in this photo. She was in the crowd that had gathered around to listen to him play.
Oh, he loved his banjo. I think I can remember he played and sang, "You Are My Sunshine," to every one of us kids, and then the grandkids.
Back when Dad hired Mom to keep house and take care of the kids, boy, that meant if something needs done, you just did it. She did everything.
Well, that's for sure. And imagine, Mom was only 18 or 19 years old, and she's doing everything, cooking, cleaning, laundry for 4 kids that weren't even her own. And then in the fall, Dad brings home a bunch of peaches for her to can. Look at this great pic. Look at the look on Dad's face. He was so smitten with her. We always knew he just adored her.
Yeah, Dad knew he had a good deal. The story I always heard was that Mom didn't pay much attention when he asked her to marry him, but he kept trying over and over. And one day he must have caught her in a weak moment. She was really busy, and it was canning season. And so she told him, "Okay, all right, if we get the peaches done today, we can be married tonight."
How romantic is that? She sure must have been tired of canning peaches.
Yeah, and the story went that Dad wasn't going to give her a chance to change her mind. So he rolled up his sleeves and helped her get all of those peaches in the bottles.
And they said that while Mom was clearing up the canning mess, Dad went out and got the license and contacted the Justice of the Peace, but he did get home just in time to mop the floor.
Exactly. I don't ever remember seeing Dad mop the floor, but maybe that was because of all the teasing he took about this there, that night, the wedding night. Apparently, the story I heard, he forgot to move the mop bucket, so there was still this dirty, sticky spot on the floor when the justice of the peace arrived.
But that's exactly where he stood, right on that dirty spot to hide it while they said their vows.
Wow. They started married life with his 4 kids. And then 6 more of us came along and to join them. When I was a kid, I don't know if you felt this way, but when I was a kid, I was pretty proud of having the largest family out of all the friends at school.
Oh, definitely. And I tell you what, those teachers knew who we were.
How could they forget us, thanks to certain brothers who went ahead of us?
and
Oh,
can
yeah.
you and look, can you believe Mom had her eyes open in this picture? That never happened.
Oh, never.
Well, but look at you and Valerie.
Aw, what a great picture. As we all know, the seasons of life change. Mom and Dad and even all 4 of the older kids are gone now. And we, or should I say at least the 2 of you, are the older ones in the family.
Hey.
Well, I guess it's up to us younger ones to keep the family together now and pass on all these great stories.
And of course, now, we each have our own stories to tell too. Just last spring, a couple of new leaves, if you want to call it that, new leaves were added to my branch of the family when Kara and Scott got married. It's so fun to reminisce. Thank you guys so much for helping me tell Mom and Dad's story.
Oh, yes. And Jenny, thanks so much for putting this together. It brings back so many great memories.